What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Y'all hear me clearly? Yeah. For some reason my stuff been glitching. You know what I'm saying? That's what it slowed me up a little more. Plus, I had to load up. And we got some things to talk about, but my internet been glitching. But really, since last night, my internet been glitching. You know what I'm saying? So let me know y'all hear me clearly. All right, as long as y'all hear me clearly, because like I say, some of that stuff is I don't know what it is, but my stuff been glitching. So we back at it again. Thank y'all all for waiting patiently like y'all always do. But you know, things getting realer, so I got to put more work in. That's really what's going on. I got to put more work in because more things are starting to transpire, and we got to be on point. All right, they starting to hit the fast forward button. Shout out to the family. What's good? Also, shout out to the replay gang. What up, 4-1 Rider? What's up, Wax Dog, the most hated? What's popping? What's up, Melanice? Boulevard 73, what's good? You already know. What's up, Lady Love? Yeah, y'all, things starting to cook. Things starting to heat up. But we already on point around here. So we going to check it out, y'all. What's up, Shayla? What's up, Shayna? Exhibit, what's good? Dramatic. It's the Flowers. What's up, bro? Front Street, what up, bro? I see everybody's in tune today. Everybody's here. I see the family in the building. We real strong right now. That's what's up. Look, y'all already know I'm a holler. Every time I plan on starting early, it just don't go right as planned. You know why? Because some things just is what it is. That's just what it is. You got to understand that. That's why I say, when you tune in with this, you just got to be on point. Everything ain't always going to be how it's planned out. You know, we don't work on schedules for real. We on our own time, but sometimes that's just how the universe works. Anyway, we got a couple things we're going to talk about today because a lot of things starting to come to the light. So anyway, welcome to the show, For No Fame Live. Y'all should already know how I do about this time, right? Look, Beyonce is trying to do a legal stick up. I told you they all praying on our money. They praying on them dollars in these last days because it's getting hard for them. But the thing is, I want to show y'all, we're going to look at today how these people don't have no mercy. And they use that black stuff to take our money. They only plan to take our money and leave us for dead. I'm going to tell y'all right now, we in the time now. You better appreciate every little dollar you touching, everything you got coming in. I'm telling you, the plan is to break us financially, spiritually, every which way, physically, through health. They're trying to break us. You got to be on point. We're going to talk about it today. What's up, Kashana Brown? What's up? Good to see you again. Ain't seen you in a while. Day one. Jalen Smith, what's up? Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. We also going to talk about Dwyane Wade allegedly been having sex parties. We're going to talk about that. And they said allegedly some of these sex parties they having, they say it's somehow teens ending up in these parties. It's all alleged. We're going to take a look at that. Then we're going to take a look at Trump because Trump strikes again and Trump is back. And I'm going to tell y'all this, Trump is on their ass. So we're going to talk about that today because all of this stuff ties together. It is still some red versus blue. It's just playing out on all different levels, all states. We're going to talk about it today. Shout out to the smart people. You already know that. All right, without further ado, welcome to the show, For No Fame Live, episode 364, and I do this 365. Let's go. Beyonce outrageous ticket prices, Dwyane Wade sex parties, the return of Trump. That's why I said, family, things are starting to cook. Things are starting to cook. You got to pay attention. I spoke about this last night. I had an epiphany. This is going to be the year. 2023 going to be the year. We're going to see a lot of different changes. There's a lot of things going to speed up this year. That's just my opinion. But let's talk about this Beyonce. Now, like I said, what did I say on this channel? I said that show in Dubai is going to be used to springboard her back into tours in America. That's why you see her to make a big point of 24 million. She got 24 million. It's not a fact she got 24 million. It is not a fact. But when you're dealing with promotional schemes and you have $1 million teams of marketers and promoters, it's easy to make it look like whatever you want it to look like. I mean, I'm going to keep telling y'all this. But my point is this. Did I not say that as soon as she get a chance, she's going to try to go on tour here? But I'm going to ask y'all one question. What did Beyonce do? Meaning, since she had her big run, yes, at one time she was the queen. Yes, at one time she was. But what has she done for you lately? Nothing. So what gives her the right to try to tax on these tickets? Also, don't get it fucked up. This is all strategic. The whole world knows that Rihanna's about to rock the Super Bowl. And Jay-Z got his hands in that because he got to deal with the NFL. So in order not to make his wife jealous, he has to put her in the limelight. So now it's all about Beyonce, when really it's all about Rihanna, because Rihanna about to do the Super Bowl next week. But you'll see, ever since it was announced Rihanna has the Super Bowl, you see they've been pushing Beyonce out around Rihanna, meaning they're trying to use Beyonce to take the attention off Rihanna. Who's doing it? Of course, Jay-Z doing it. Why? Because he had to sit back and watch all these other women get paid. And I told y'all, Rihanna been a billionaire. I told y'all, Kim Kardashian, all these chicks' money been over Beyonce. Last time I checked, Beyonce was worth like 300 mil. My point is that I'm trying to tell y'all the game. But they want you to bow down, and they want you to think this is your queen. I already broke all this stuff down. You already see her sitting on a pale horse, all right? So we ain't got time to play today. But I told you, the whole trick and plan was to get you to worship us as a goddess like a lot of y'all been doing. And that beehive is a cult. I said it 1,000 times because they think you're so stupid and you're a follower and you're going to pay outrageous prices. I looked at the tickets this morning. I seen some of the lowest tickets at high prices. We're going to look into this today because I'm going to show you. Look, while the world going through hell, what up, John Shaft? The world going through it, right? Okay, let's talk about the community for a minute. We know in the community things are hard right now. We know the politicians playing games. We know they playing with our money. They ain't giving us no aid. They giving aid to everybody else. And then here go our people trying to take money from us. See, they're trying to take money. They spoke. I asked y'all a question. I said, yo, when the last time you seen these people do some big charities in this crisis? All these crises, when have they done any big charity work? Seems to me like all they doing is constantly plotting on how to take our money, right? And they don't think Beyonce ain't stupid. They know tax money about to drop. So they know. I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you another clue. Just pay attention. Every year, tax money drop. You'll see all the rappers start going on tour. You will always see the entertainers go on tour during tax season. You'll see it every year because they know you getting that tax money. And Beyonce know that chick in the hood that got her tax money, she going to buy that ticket in advance because it's under a cult following. But I'm going to show you how these people been using magic on your brain. And it's not even about no talent. It's not about good music. I just told you. What has Beyonce? You tell me one hit song Beyonce has made, I'll say in the past 3 years. And you got it. Don't even put that Megan song in it. That remix, Classy Set, don't put that in. Tell me a hit song that she has made. And another thing I already told y'all, her Renaissance album, what up, Kim? Her Renaissance album was made for the gay community, all right? I told y'all these people are desperate. And you got to remember, they understand that most of y'all are not rocking with them no more. Beyonce know a lot of y'all women ain't rocking with her like that. You're not rocking with Beyonce to the point where you're going to spend thousands on her ticket. She know that a lot of men ain't chasing her because, you know, even men that used to fantasize off Beyonce, they can't fantasize off her no more because it's Jay-Z in the picture now. It's different. She ain't got the same status. It's just honest, right? So the point is, why is she charging all this money? You know why? Because they think people stupid. Now, this was spoken on by Hollywood Unlocked. Yes, it was. But as you see right here, the tickets. You see tickets, $3,000, $4,500. You see tickets right here for $10,000. Basically, 9,000 plus. You dig? $10,000. Who the hell is trying to? America is in shit right now. But this woman is sick of her mind and think people are going to spend that money. But don't get me wrong. People are going to buy it. Yes, they are. But it's also a shrewd business move Because remember, they're supposed to be doing charity work and looking out for people, but they're trying to get more money. I thought these people were billionaires. Well, this is my point. I'm showing y'all the desperation. If these people are billionaires, why they keep charging all these outrageous prices? Okay, Trick, you just got 24 million. You say you just got 24 million for a show, right? So now why are you coming to America trying to tax Americans? What's my point? Well, goddamn it, anybody that went to a Beyonce show, you already know the ticket price you paid. You ain't never paid no $1,000, $2,500. You ain't paid no $1,000. You probably ain't paid $500. But my point is, they think they so special and they think you so stupid that they could charge that money. So let's reverse it. Okay, Beyonce, you charge lesser before the crisis, but now in the crisis, you charging more. Where's the love at? It ain't no love. And that's why the industry is falling. They know that. I told you, their generational wealth is under threat. I already told you that. That's why they're doing desperate moves and at the same time trying to break your ass. So when they push that button, you're going to be effed up financially. This is a financial war too. Don't forget that. Look, as you see, I did my own research. Look. Do you see the floors? 2,900. Where's this? Philadelphia, Lincoln Financial Field. Look at the prices. Let me make sure my eyes seeing this right. These are not even first floor tickets. Do you see that? $3,000. All right? Because she thinks you're stupid. What have you done for us lately, Beyonce? Nothing. All right? Now, look, like I said, Megan been trending. Let's look at the Rock Nation umbrella. Megan been trending, right? Rihanna been trending for the Super Bowl. But now look what they do. They try to push Beyonce out there in the middle of all this, right? And they sit her on a money mission. That's it. Now, as you see right here, these are the lowest level of the tickets at the Lincoln Financial Center. What do you see? $600. Let me show you how they play games. So it's really $600, but they're gonna put $594, $597, $598, $590, $600, right? Minimum. What else, y'all? Let's use our brain for a second. When you go to a show, what's good? You gotta get fresh, right? You gotta get fly. You gotta have after party money. You probably gonna go out to eat. So one Beyonce show is gonna cost you probably $1,000 at least. But for what? To hear the same fucking songs you heard your whole life? To hear the same shit? To see her do the same dance? That's what you're gonna keep paying for? Because I told you they think you're stupid. What does that mean? That I could keep selling these niggas the same thing. All I gotta do is repackage it. And they're gonna keep buying it. Do you get it? I'm gonna ask you again. You name me a hit that Beyonce dropped in the past 3 years. Name me one. But they also know we're in a time of clout. And they know some people are going to buy them tickets just to say, I'm about to go to the Beyonce show. And they know you're going to buy it because they know you want to go there and take your pictures. So I'm trying to tell you, all of these things are marketing schemes, plots, and ploys to rob us. This is legal robbery. Why? We know concert tickets was we remember when $100 was a lot for a concert ticket. You dig? $300 was a lot. Now they have went to other ultimate level. I'm gonna ask y'all another question. What make Beyonce so special to pay thousands to go see her? This is the same girl from Destiny Child. This is the same girl that was busting her ass. This is the same woman allegedly, they say breath stink. That's what they said. I don't know. But what makes her so talented? Well, somebody gonna pay $1,000. Why you couldn't do one benefit concert? Meaning, you had to do a free concert. Why you couldn't make it at a decent price? Well, even if that so-called mother wanted to bring her daughters to go see you, they can afford it. No, you want to rob people because they have no mercy. They're supposed to be feeding us. Right? They're supposed to be dropping those bags in the ghetto right now in the hood. They're supposed to be trying to help people, right? They ain't helping nobody do shit. So guess what? We ain't helping y'all do nothing. Y'all not taking our money no more. Let's play it out. Take your ass back where y'all came from. Look, this is a different level of seats. As you see, they are not floor level seats. 1,500. See that? 1,500. Told you, man. But look, that's just one spot. She's going on tour. So what does that mean? She's charging these prices and more in all of the states and cities she's going to. She's going to be taxing. And this is how she's trying to make another so-called 24 million. No, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you the game, see. In my opinion, she ain't get 24 million. But the way this concert set up, I'm pretty sure they got it set up where she could make 24 million this time. Now that I will say. They all full of you know what. And I want y'all to always remember, they strategically are doing this around Rihanna's Super Bowl concert. Because you mark my words, When Rihanna do the Super Bowl, she's going to be trending throughout the whole America. Watch what I tell you. And now what they're doing, you got to understand this entertainment game. They're trying to market her and keep Beyonce in her spotlight because they don't want her to drop. You get it? Because she is one of the top puppets that they use to control. But I told you a lot of these puppets are losing their power. So when you're a puppet and you don't have no power, they don't have no more use for you. You're not doing the job we need you to do. We need you to keep these people in order. But y'all losing your power, so therefore they don't listen to you no more. You get it? It's kind of like if you had a babysitter, but then you realize that the kids don't even listen to the damn babysitter. I might as well not have this babysitter because the kids don't even listen to her no more. That's how they look at these puppets. See, they put them in position to be our babysitter. But see, when we was caught up in all that music and caught all up in it, they would be in our babysitters. We just didn't know. Why? Because you sat on your ass and you listened to everything Jay-Z said. You was always worried about what Beyonce said. And when she taught, you shut up. They was babysitting us, pacifying us. You get it? So that a lot of people becoming woke now and waking up to the bullshit, they losing their power. They losing their influence. Remember, it's about influence. What is influence? Influence is what makes the trends, the mind control programs work. So they always need influencers. And whenever you hear that word influencer, that means the people who follow them are stupid. That's why I told you I ain't no damn influencer. If this person's an influencer and you following them, that means they influence you and you're the dummy. That's why they've been putting these keywords and titles out there. See that? It's all about influence. Who has the power to control people's mind? That's who we want on our side. And Beyonce is one of them. That's why she got a cult called the Beehive. But really, they say the Beehive is nothing but the rainbow community mixed with paid promoters, paid internet. Man, a lot of y'all don't know about marketing, digital marketing. I took up a course on it. This is real talk. You can work digital marketing and get up to $80,000 a year. What is digital marketing? People that promote shit online all day, 24/7. That is a job. I told you, all these companies, corporations, they have to pay digital marketing teams, companies, to make things appear greater than what it is, better than what it is, more attractive. They have a job to do, to sell, so you buy. And they work around the clock. They do it with artists. They do it with merchandise. But then again, the artists are the merchandise. They're the ones owned by the powers that be. They are given to you. That's why I told you they're avatars. So no matter how big she portrays she is, all you got to remember is she got a boss. So I try to tell you, they're a billionaire couple, but they're not billionaires individually. Don't forget that. You've been tricked. So that's my point. Let's take a look at what's being said. While the pre-sale for tickets, now mind you, this is the pre-sale, meaning you can pay for a Beyonce ticket. The show ain't coming no time soon, and you fuck around and be fucked up in some bullshit, and you stuck with some Beyonce tickets. I'm telling you, the way the world is going now, you don't know what's going to happen. A day from now, a week from now, a month, you don't know what's happening. I'm trying to get people to get out that mentality that you could just be like back in the day and just do a whole lot of shit and then make up for it later. No, you got to make the right moves now, and the wrong moves you make are guaranteed to catch up with you in the end. This is a fucking fact. Now look, while the pre-sale for tickets to Beyonce's Renaissance tour aren't expected to go live until next week, StubHub is somehow already offering tickets to dates for the North American shows, the dummies. You get it? And as you guessed it, the prices are insanely high. Eagle-eyed fans hopped on to the ticket exchange and resale site, where one ticket for Bay's show at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey this summer is currently being sold as high as $9,900. You might as well say 10 grand. Other tickets for the New Jersey show, basically this is where the Giants and Jets play at. Other tickets for the New Jersey show vary between $2,500 to $5 grand. Where those who are willing to make the purchase can expect to be seated in section 1, which appears to be just a few feet away from the stage. So what? What is so important about that? If you're stupid, if you are dumb enough to know, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you ain't smart enough to trick off 10,000 on yourself and you'll spend 10,000 to see somebody else, that just proves the type of mentality you got. That's a person that's just a dummy. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. And all you're gonna do is what? You're gonna pay $10,000 to hear a whole lot of old songs. If that's the case, you better put on a TV screen and blast that shit in your living room and call yourself at a Beyonce concert if you that fucking stupid. Well, anyway, a lot of Americans are dumb. That's what they said anyway. And you know the number one people they say is dumb, right? Yes, you already know that. So it ain't no coincidence why the tickets are on sale the same month as taxes. Just showing y'all the game. What's up, Faith? I see you. Anyway, like I said, this chick is dry. She's boring, and I don't care about her. I just want to show y'all every chance I get how they quick to try to rob you off a false image. What's a false image? Beyonce, the queen, babe. She the queen. She this, she that, and the third. This the same chick we see looking like a gump at a basketball game. This the same chick we see looking like she mumbles in the mouth, like she ain't got no brain no more. But when they on that stage, that's how they work the magic. And that magic, them lights and effects and smoke and fire, that's how they finesse your brain with magic tricks. Because some of y'all don't know about magic and you keep getting tricked. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. Now, this site right here, peep game, y'all. This popped up on my timeline yesterday. I shared it in the community section. It popped up on my timeline yesterday. And the website is called this is a YouTube page called the Gay Bible. I shared it, say Gay Bible. New Dwyane Wade's gay shocking new evidence. What else you gonna see? You see how some of these sites, I never even heard of Gay Bible, popped up my timeline. Look at the likes and views. But this is my point. Dwyane Wade's gay shocking new evidence. Now, remember, anybody, it's on my timeline, but if you want to see this video, it's Gay Bible, or you type in these exact words, and you can read and you can see this thing for yourself. Breaking down how Dwyane Wade has been having sex parties and how they've been allowing minors in the party, teens, and also making references how they've been having their way with young rappers. They say Dwyane Wade, they say Will Smith and his wife be attending these parties, and they say they have a lot of young rappers coming too. They say young people and young rappers. That was the key words. Young people, young teenagers, white, black, girls, boys, and young male rappers. All right? Now this is what they're saying. And it's also being said that Dwyane Wade, we already know he's fruity. We already seen him fruity. He's been showing his fruity behavior. But they're basically saying that a lot of the reasons why he's promoting his son is because he's fruity and he's trying to live through his son. And like the mama said, they're trying to pimp the child. And like we said yesterday, a lot of us believe like they're forcing the child to do this stuff. You see? Dwyane Wade gay new evidence finally revealed. Remember I told y'all I saw a picture a while ago with Dwyane Wade and a white man walking on the beach, and he was walking barefooted, and they was walking like a couple on the beach with the waters hit your toes. Yeah, I seen him doing that years ago, and that's when he had the pink hair. I remember like yesterday. So I'm trying to tell you, man, this is why he pushing the agenda. They've been playing with this boy backside when he was a kid, and he's another one from Chicago. He's under that umbrella of the Obamas. Don't ever forget that. All you gotta do is remember when he left the Heat and went back to Chicago to play for the Bulls, his so-called peoples got killed. And then he went back to Miami. Man, it's some funny shit. But anyway, I'm showing y'all this for a reason. They say that Dwyane Wade, Gabrielle Union, and other people been having sex parties for the past year. He was talking about an incident where somebody came in a room. It was condoms, champagne bottles. You feel me? And they felt like this boy was doing some funny stuff. So they've been known to have young boys around. You feel me? So it ain't no coincidence. We see what Dwyane Wade doing. That's why I told you what I want to do to him. I told you, man. I want to rock that man right in his right cheek, right in his jaw. I want to knock his ass out. You feel me? Because I don't like that dude. And I don't agree with nothing he's doing. It's foul. And if, in my opinion, they put this child under mind control when it was young, brainwashed him. We don't know if Gabrielle Union have stuck stuff in his child's rectum we don't know. But we know one thing, that this is not normal. And this is where we're going to go. Because I'm about to talk about Trump, which y'all should already know. People are calling this child abuse. What are they calling child abuse? Trying to get a child a sex change. Oh, shit. So you telling me if you discipline your child, you get in trouble, but it's okay for them to go under a knife and get their surgery. That's okay. See that? Backwards. Do you see the game, y'all? That ain't torture for a kid to get put under the blade. That ain't torture for a kid to have to get a sex change. You got to take meds. But I told you, they promoting this. Dwyane Wade can keep his child from danger. He can give his child what? School, school homeschooling. But see, when you followers in real life start following this and your kids start doing this, your child ain't going to have no protection. That means your child is going to be a victim of society. And that's why he's promoting it. And never forget, Dwyane Wade is down with the Blue Party. He is a proud Democrat. They all run together. I told you they the Blue Gang, and they all do the same shit. What's the number one thing they do? Use the black card. They use the black card like a black visa, because anytime you want to get some credit from black people, you just say black, and they got them. Get it? But all of them are fucking snakes. These people are not even human beings. You feel me? I know white people with more integrity than these niggas. I'm just being honest with you. That's why I told you I don't care about no fucking race. Y'all didn't understand it is black people 10 times evil than white people, did you? You still didn't comprehend that? It's evil amongst everywhere. But I'm telling you, when it comes to evil, your peoples ain't got no limitation on how low they go. That's the difference, see? And the things the black people do with their family, white people don't do it with their family. So even if it is white kids going through this, guess what? They're smart enough not to exploit their child. This is child exploitation. All right? But look, now remember, they had this teenager since it was up, knee high up to Dwyane Wade waist. They've been grooming this person for this. Now, as you see, the teenager is taller than Gabrielle Union, and she's making it a purpose to make herself, she's putting on a stud role. And they're making it like this is something proud when they did a photo shoot in their own house. But why, okay, Dwyane Wade, why is your child doing more modeling than you? Gabrielle Union, why is the child doing more modeling than you? What are y'all doing? And why nobody's saying nothing? My number one question, why nobody is trying to cancel them? See that? Y'all try to cancel Bill Cosby. See that? I'm going to be real. They are more demonic than R. Kelly. I'm going to be honest with y'all. They are more wicked than R. Kelly. Look at the past they're getting. They should be canceled right now and brought up on charges. And that's part of what Trump is talking about. So that's why I'm showing y'all this we going into something today. But like I said, now mind you, we also know Dwyane Wade has snatched up the child from the mom. This is the mother. They have basically stole the child, stole the rights, and she has no say-so. And all she was saying was, let the child figure it out when they get older. Let them make their own decisions. We don't need you promoting this. But you got to remember, Dwyane Wade has to push whatever agenda he's told to push. He's still from that family. Y'all know what family he's from. He's from that Chicago family. He's the same one up under Oprah and the rest of them in the Obama. Yeah, he up under that circle, so he has to do his freaking job. He has to push the agenda. I'll tell you another one. Miami Heat also have alternative jerseys that are gay jerseys. Did you know that? Y'all know that. They got they won only teams with an alternative jersey with pink and all that extra stuff. That started when Dwyane Wade was there. Man, it's a lot of stuff, boy. But I'll show you right here. You see that t-shirt? That's a slick rainbow t-shirt. Yeah, it's pool balls, but you got to understand signs and symbols. Man, the boy is a fruit bucket, and that's his business. But this is the funny thing I want to tell you about this video. This is the main thing that caught me when I watched it, y'all. What up, Rondell? Do you know the person that was doing this video? She called them the gay gang. She was like Dwyane Wade with the gay gang. Y'all know who started that shit. Y'all know I'm the founder of the Rainbow Gang slang. She said gay gang. I said, wow. That's what made me say, I had to show, because it popped up on my timeline anyway. So I said, let me check this video out. And she said gay gang. She was referring to the, as a gay gang. I call them the Rainbow Gang. So I was like, look at this shit. Sound like some jacket slang to me. I ain't never heard nobody say that. Anyway, the way they like Dwyane Wade with the gang, he just been low key with it. You feel me? But they say that boy be turning up. That boy be getting twisted. And they say he be having some hellified parties. And I kind of believe that. You know why? Because peep game. This is what you got to peep. Remember, him and LeBron James came in the NBA the same year. Dwyane Wade been retired. LeBron James still balling. What does that mean? That means LeBron James was taking care of himself. And Dwyane Wade, you probably was doing a lot of partying, brother. Because your career been over. Your career was over a couple years, about 3-4 years ago. And you came in the same year as LeBron. You smaller than LeBron, but your career ended faster than LeBron. Because like they say, you probably didn't take care of yourself because you was having a lot of parties. And another thing they said about these parties, they say they was giving the young women and the young boys pills. You got to take the pills before you go in there. So they had pills, Molly, and before they come in, they give them the pills. Boom. Then they bring them through a back door and they party. They say Dwyane Wade been having these parties forever. After these come rappers, and they said they turned out a lot of young rappers at these parties. That's what they said. Will Smith and them be there. That's what they said. So make sure y'all see this, the gay Bible. All right. Or you could just put this in right here. Dwyane Wade's gay, shocking new evidence, and you'll see the video for yourself. All right. But yeah. They had to make the mother the devil. They had to make her the bad one. But this is a mother that got her kids snatched up. And how many times I told y'all 1,000 times? I said, yo, they want y'all kids. They want y'all kids. Who wants y'all kids? The particular people, y'all know who I'm talking about. They want your kids. Why? So they can flip them and breed the new generation they want to exist on the planet. You get it? So when we looking at his child, that's annihilation. Why? His bloodline stops with that child right there. Stops. Get it? Anyway, that's enough of that because let's go back to my boy, Trump. Trump is a funny dude. Trump always make me laugh, but he be dead serious. And I told y'all I want to see this big movie that's going to take place called 2024 election. I want to see it. I can't wait. It's really getting funny, y'all. This stuff is getting out of hand, but you got to pay attention. Now, Trump has been popping back out. Yeah, I mean, he been already had his own webpage, so he been in the limelight. He been going on tour. It's just that they've been keeping it low key. He been running around the country. But it's some Trump said yesterday that relates with what I just showed you, and we're going to take a look. And it ain't really nothing to look at. It's about what he said. And I ain't going to really look. I ain't got no word. I'm pretty sure most of y'all saw this video. Former President Trump released his video decrying gender-affirming care for children. What did Trump say in this video? Trump said that what Dwyane Wade and them doing is child abuse. He said putting kids under the knife is mutilation. Getting sex operations is child abuse. So I'm trying to tell you, in my opinion, they're going to be coming with people like him. In my opinion, it might be a day where these people get brought up on charges because Trump is saying it's child abuse. Trump also knows about the trafficking. Trump also knows about the Pizzagate people. We already know about what he was talking about, drain the swamp. But see, he had to go. But in this video, this man said getting young people sex changes is child abuse. I just told you that. We just spoke about it, right? If you discipline your child for doing something wrong and you smack them upside the head, you might get in trouble for child abuse. But that same child could say, mama, daddy, I want to get a sex check, whatever, and go get it put under a knife, meds and all that. That ain't child abuse. See that? And like, I got to agree with Boosie. That's what he said. Let's be honest. Let's say that child get it now, but then get older and realize, I don't want to do this no more. But guess what? Now you done had a sex change. And we know how many of us have made the dumbest decisions as kids and got older and say, that was some dumb shit I did. But when you play with your sex change, you can't get that stupidity back. So Trump is basically saying any parents dealing with some of them shenanigans, he coming for them. He said when he coming for them. He coming for a lot of people. That's why they don't want him in office. That's why I said America about to go through some stuff. I told y'all it's a civil war. I told you they beefing with each other. It's a beef going on that we ain't got nothing to do with. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I ain't never voted a day in my life. I have nothing to do with it. But I tell you one thing I do. I watch. I watch the show. I watch. I watch the laws. I watch. When they talk, I listen. I listen. That's what I do. But my point is this. You was taught to hate people because. Not like they said, something like they said yesterday. Everybody was. Do y'all remember when they were slandering Trump on the news every day around the clock, 24/7? Who was the main one slandering Trump every day? CNN. Y'all, a lot of y'all didn't even know CNN got beef with Fox. I told you, even their businesses got beef. But my point is this. Remember they was going hard on Trump every day? But like people said, why they ain't going hard on Hunter Biden every day? I didn't see that Hunter Biden situation on TV not once. Every time I see Hunter Biden, it's online. Then nobody ain't figured that out yet? They were slandering Trump every day, from taxes to this, to that, to this, to that, to Russia, China, every day. What did you hear them go hard about Hunter Biden? See, my thing is that they're going to be fair, right? No. So I want people to understand. This is something some of my people never going to understand. It's not about them bashing Trump. You have to ask yourself, why? Why was they bashing him so hard? Why was they going so hard on this man? Why was they going so hard to paint a particular picture about this one individual when you never seen them go hard on one president as much as him? You got to ask the question. Until you figure out that $1 million question, you're never going to get the big picture. It was a reason why they was coming at him. My smart people already know why. But you were all about race. And you were told that he a racist. Then your dumb ass turned around and elected a racist. Dummy. Let's move on. Celebrities call for total Hollywood strike until every last person gets jabbed. See that? Hollywood shutdown. Also another way to run their ass up out of here. Because they know what? A lot of them ain't going to get vaxxed anyway. A group of liberal Hollywood celebrities are threatening a massive all-around Hollywood strike until every last one of us is vaccinated, describing Hollywood as the base of the entire modern American culture. Pause right there. You see how they tell you? Hollywood is the base of the entire modern American culture. What does that mean? American culture is Hollywood. What does that mean? The whole America revolves around Hollywood, celebrities, rappers, actors, entertainers, jackasses, following people that are putting your face in Hollywood to control your whole life. They just told you, right? I'm going to say it again. Hollywood is the base of the entire modern American culture. Fashion, clothing, balling, cars, anything you name that you're doing in your life, you get it from Hollywood. Remember when I told y'all, I said they created the world of luxury and fashion. They started that. That's white people shit. Period. That's European lifestyle. They started that shit eons ago of the life of luxury. You get it? But they trained you to do it. How you did it? Through Hollywood. What about back in the days? Your people ain't care about no goddamn, none of that. They ain't care about no Hollywood glitter gam. They ain't care. All they want to do is get their money, take care of their land, take care of their family, stay out the way. My point is, they understand that they control the world through Hollywood. Told you years ago, it was already said that J. Edgar Hoover took over Hollywood. The Hollywood is nothing but another branch of the government. A lot of y'all still don't know that. It is just another branch of the government. That's why all celebrities are agents. I told you this 1,000 times. Every big rapper got people around him that got indicted. Every single rapper has some type of sketchy story around them, how somebody got locked up, arrested, set up, because they are agents. Hollywood is an agent facility. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't figure it out yet, did you? Guess what? The record labels is the government. Hollywood is the government. Anything that hit the airwaves has to be approved by the government. Y'all still didn't figure this out. This is how you'll understand when they push agendas. Then you peep every movie you watch now, it's not a movie no more. You're like, damn, I can't watch a regular movie because every movie they put out now is an agenda. On what? Whatever they want to push. Whether it's a lie, 1619 project, it's an agenda. Okay, you smart enough to know about the lies in school. You grown now, right? So now let's put out a 1619 project. Give them a new form of brainwashing. It's Hollywood. Hollywood controls your life. That's why when you was a baby and you started understanding things, you started getting trained to worship every celebrity. Why? Because they have money. What's the first star that all of us had to bow down to? Michael Jackson. That's why I don't care how old you are. Your ass knew about Michael Jackson when you was a kid. Why? That was part of the fucking program. Get it? How the hell I knew about Michael Jackson as a kid, and you knew about him, and you knew about him, and everybody knew about Michael Jackson. Don't forget the people that senior citizens grew up with Michael Jackson when he was a kid. So Michael Jackson had mind control over a whole generation. Do you get it? These people are they puppets for you to follow and pattern your life around them. That's why I told you the world of following now is going to lead you somewhere else. But they told you right here, y'all. Describing Hollywood as the base of the entire, not just a little bit, the entire modern American culture is based off Hollywood. Now you see how they control every. I ain't got to keep telling y'all. Y'all already know this shit. But my point is this. Now they're using Hollywood to push the vaccination. And the first people they doing it on is their peer celebrities. And I told you this is also a way Hollywood is falling and they coming at people. So if you are Hollywood and you even in a circle, you ain't vaxxed, they trying to make it where they going on strike for your ass. You can't get no more jobs. See that? The Academy right there. We support Hollywood striking until everyone is vaccinated. What does that mean? All you black celebrities that didn't get vaxxed, you ain't getting no job. See that? So what else you got to peep game? If it happens from the higher ups and they fucking rich, what the hell you think going to happen when it comes down low? You got to be a futuristic person. You got to see the future. You see Sean Penn? That's one of them. You got to understand that, man. That's what I be trying to tell people. Yeah, we talk about Denzel and all that, but you got to understand Sean Penn, Brad Pitt, you know, those are the elites of the elites. So now they basically telling you, and they telling all the people that want to be in Hollywood, basically, not even in Hollywood, the people that's already in Hollywood. This is their way. Okay, boom. Remember in the pandemic, they tricked a lot of people to quit by cat. You remember when all these jobs were saying people had to get vaxxed? But what happened, y'all? When it all said and done, people didn't have to get vaxxed. So what happened? They tricked people to quit their fucking job. And I told you the people that quit, a lot of them were messed up right there. They never got back right. Because when they quit, they didn't know gas was going to go up. When they quit, they didn't know that when their lease was up and he had to move, they was going to need 3 months to rent. And that job they had that was good with benefits and all that, they ain't got that job no more. They lost their status. They had to start over again. So my point is, they trick people to quit, which means they trick people to be messed up, and they use that word called jab to scare the death out of people, and they quit. They doing it in Hollywood now. That's all I'm saying. They pushing in Hollywood. So all those celebrities that are woke and conscious and don't want their vax, that's their way of pushing their ass out of here. Get it? And then the rest of them, they getting their Hulu deals and all that other stuff. See that? You just watching the fall still. Told you, man, that's a fact. After everybody quit their job, them same people turned around and said that people didn't have to get vaxxed. The vax against the vax-nots. I told y'all that. That's the beef. That's the war. Let's go. Y'all see this trick popping back out. Tiffany Haddish is ready to film Girls Trip 2. And she said, I can't be concerned about what people think. Let me tell y'all about this. And this is my opinion on this. That whole thing with Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears was a ritual. Y'all always talking about humiliation rituals, right? That's what the hell you think she just did? Why I say that? Thanks, Sister Flowers. Thanks, my brother. Thanks for supporting the channel like you always do. Look. Who's Tiffany Haddish running with? I think she running with Oprah, right? It ain't about that, right? Who Oprah run with? Did we not hear people names and different things like Epstein Island and Pizzagate? We heard all these names. We know what they do, right? We know what they do. But you got to understand something. I want y'all to peep the pattern from this day on. For you to be around these certain people, you got to have a stain on your name. And in their world, you got to have a stain of something nasty on there. You get it? You think it's a coincidence Tiffany Haddish is around them, right? She had to put out that video, right? That was her ritual. She also has a movie from Disney. What else do we hear about Disney? What Orlando Brown told you about Disney? But all of a sudden, Tiffany Haddish got a movie deal with Disney, right? That's what I'm telling you. That whole shit with her and Ari Spears was planned and promotion. That actually gave her clout amongst other circles. You got to peep the story. Okay, let's look at Charlamagne. Don't Charlamagne got Oprah on speed? Don't Charlamagne be with Oprah and the rest of them? What allegations do Charlamagne have against him? Then you'll see why Charlamagne ain't never going to jail. Because to hang around them people, you got to have a different dirt on your back. Like, see, when you hang around a gang in the street, you got to be known to have being a shooter. You got to be known for being a do something, cut something. When you around the gangsters, you got to be able to know to be a banger. Then you can hang around the gangsters. So in their world, it's the same thing. If their world revolves around you know what, you got to have some of that on your jackets. Oh, you ain't got no dirt or no sex allegations on you, can't hang around us. You feel me? Then I'll prove it to you. Harvey Weinstein went down, the leader of Hollywood, Black Hollywood. What did he go down for? Me Too movement, right? Who was his best friend? I think it's Oprah. Oprah built the school in Africa. What they say happens with a school in Africa? I think they say something with the kids or something like that. Something with the student. I don't know. I just know it's always some things going around these people. But my point is, that shit with Tiffany Haddish, that was not to get her in trouble. That was to give her clouts and take her to another level. Why? Like a wise man told me years ago, whenever you see them in some shit and they start getting deals after that and they start doing shows and this and that and the third, that's when you know what time it is. That's what I was told. So you'll see after all that scrutiny, the black community turned their back on her, but everybody else said, oh, welcome to the party. Give her a deal. Disney deal, movie deal, girls. And y'all keep forgetting she's from Scientology. She said out her own mouth she was raised amongst white people and was in Scientology. But she tricked you with that black stuff, acting ignorant, talking slang, acting ghetto, because you didn't understand it's people that act ghetto, but they smart as fuck. They got degrees. They have degrees in psychology. They know all you got to do when you want love for them black people. You just got to do some ignorant, say some ignorant shit, talk broken English, dress a certain way, and you got them. That's all you got to do. They know this. They the ones that made you ignorant, and then they make you embrace your own ignorance. And then behind the scenes, they laugh and toast up and pop champagne bottles. And they say, good job, Tiffany. You did it again. And you keep getting tricked. That shit she's alleged for doing, that shit with Ari Spears, that disgusting stuff, that was actually her promotion. She got a goddamn promotion in Hollywood. You have to know the game they play. But see, a lot of people cannot fathom the depths of darkness of these people's mind because you've been living on cloud nine and you don't understand that it's a whole nother playing field. And she's black. I told you, they're going to keep getting your people to do the foulest shit of all time. And guess what? You're going to keep giving them a pass. And how many of y'all jackasses going to go see Girl Trip 2? To see a fake chick acting ratchet. And really, it ain't even ratchet for real. Fake as hell. You ain't from the hood. You was raised around white people. You was in the suburbs, Scientology. Come on, man. Get that shit out of here. Where was the home of Scientology? In Hollywood. Where was Will Smith and Jada Pinkett down with Scientology? Didn't their kids come out weird too? Y'all just don't see it. Do y'all still? I'm just playing because I know a lot of my people see it, but y'all know what I mean. That's right, y'all. That stuff she was alleged for, it actually boosted her career. Now when she come amongst the Chesters, she getting applause. You got to understand the game. Orlando Brown told y'all about Disney. He told y'all about these people. That's why I say, we was talking about that yesterday. To be honest with you, Orlando Brown is different from Jaguar Wright. Because Orlando Brown, he told you the truth about himself. He don't just pull up talking about other people. He told you about himself first. And when he do it, he's speaking the truth. And he ain't trying to get no gain from it. He's trying to actually warn these kids and save people. And he told you. But the way your brain trained, if somebody's high, don't listen to nothing they say. Oh, they just high and talking out their mouth. But we know a person that's high speak the most truth. I know that. I told you 1,000 times. I had a crackhead aunt, and she always spoke the fucking truth. I promise you that. I promise you that. Because they ain't got nothing to lose. They don't give up. They don't care. So a person that you think on drugs or drunk, they talking the truth, but they don't care. They letting it out. And that's what Orlando Brown did. That's why we ain't seen Orlando Brown since, have we? No, we haven't. I want somebody to tell me where Orlando Brown at right now. All right. I told you the people that came and got him were so-called bounty hunters, but we don't know who the hell they was. There was not no police. They said he had a warrant, but they ain't never said what that man had a warrant for. And he had a warrant in California. The bounty hunters came all the way to Ohio to get him. They only do that if you got a murder charge or something drastic. They don't do that. But we don't know Orlando Brown at now, do we? See, people went to sleep. And everybody got distracted with who? Everybody, look, the attention went off Orlando Brown and it went to where? The other chick, didn't it? But the other chick still walking around, Orlando Brown somewhere missing. See? Anyway, let's continue on. Here she go again, y'all. Doja Cat. Why are we gonna talk about Doja Cat? Because we already know she think people stupid. Look at this chick said. Doja Cat talks rapping more on upcoming album and Grammy-nominated rap song Vegas. A lot of people discredit me. Yes, we discredit you. I discredit you and destroyed you on this channel. You know why? And I'm gonna tell you this: ain't nobody buying your fucking albums. Nobody cares if you know how to rap. You know why? Because you've been exposed already. I know ain't no chick buying her album. Not no real. You get what I'm saying? Look, we already know she's a weirdo. We already know you losing your mind. We already seeing you dressed up like a damn demon. We don't care if you fucking rap. We don't care if you write them. We don't care if you get somebody to ghostwrite. We don't care. That's why I told y'all rap is fucking dead. What else they do? I showed you they took rap and gave it to everybody else. She's a foreigner. She's another trickster. Another one. A white mixed with an African. No racism. I'm just telling you, man. We don't care. But I want to show y'all how they think you care. I'm going to be rapping more on my new album. All of them starting their prep. Don't forget the Grammys are coming up. The Grammys is one of their ritualistic events. What is a ritualistic event? They always throw key events that can bring all of them together. Why? When you got a lot of rich people and they running around doing whatever the fuck they want, and they don't know what they're doing, and they got to check on them, they got to throw events to bring them all together. What's one? Grammys. After that, what they do? Super Bowl. They always come in February. What is that? Black History Month. But my point is they throw events to gather them up. They have to have an excuse for them to have their meetings. When they have these gatherings called Grammys, Super Bowl, what goes on after that, y'all? The parties, the after parties. What going on at the after parties? The stuff Cat Williams was telling you about. See, they got to throw the event to bring them all out. Then they have the parties. And then you hear after the parties, you always gonna hear what? Some type of rape allegation. Well, this chick gonna say she got found when she was at the after party of the Grammy. You get how I go? Just peep the pattern. They do the same thing every year. Why they do the same thing? Because they are ritualistic people. Everything they do is in ritual. Everything they do is in season. What up, Diz? Everything they do is ritualistic, so you got to peep everything they do, and you'll see every year, same time, they do the same shit. I've been studying these people for over 10 years. I'm telling y'all what it is. It's not that they so smart and slick. It's just that they understand magic, how to keep you sleep and stupid. That's it. They're not that smart. Especially when you tune in with the Most High. Anyway, let's continue on. Salute to everybody that's here. Shout out to the replay game. Like I said, Beyonce reacts to Beehive. The Beehive reacts to Beyonce announcing Renaissance tour at start of Black History Month. So let me go back to the top of the top because I got more to come. Look, you ain't peeped that strategically how she put the tickets on sale as soon as Black History Month hits. Why? She also knows black people are becoming history. Yes, she does. You don't think Beyonce know about the immigrants coming to this country? You don't think they know about fentanyl? Jay-Z's told you how much drugs he sold. You don't think he know about fentanyl in the country? Why they ain't saying nothing? Why they not doing no feed the poor drives? Did we not see countries looking like states looking like third world countries? Why they ain't doing shit? Oh, did we see Jay-Z and them get clean water in Africa? Why they ain't get clean water in Mississippi? You ain't figured it out yet, huh? But they're gonna sell tickets in a crisis. And on top of that, they're going to put outrageous prices on the tickets. Why? Because they're part of collapsing the economy and collapsing the people. You spend your money now, but you don't even know what's going to happen 6 months from now. That money you spend on that ticket, you might need that to save your life. You don't understand that, do you? Right here, look. This in Philly, $2,900. $2,900. Now, mind you, this is all in the crisis. Inflation, eggs up. Check it out. Look, this is the upper. These are the nosebleed seats. So the highest of the highest of seats gonna cost you $600. See that? And they know tax money coming out. So they know the blind followers gonna purchase the tickets. And I told you the Beehive is a cult following. And it is a paid organization to keep her at the top, or at least make it appear like she's at the top. And I'm going to ask y'all again, because I've been reading the comments. You tell me what's the last hit Beyonce had in the last 3 years that give her the right to charge this much for her tickets like she lit like that? Or is she scamming? Or does she know people that's that stupid enough to buy the ticket just to say, I went to the Beyonce show. I'm about to go see Beyonce. And you the only jackass blowing money in the crisis. I told you, other people are downsizing, penny pinching, stacking their coins. You the same fool out here running around blowing the bag. You don't even know what's going on. I told you, Moneybag Joe got a plan, and Moneybag Joe got his team to break your ass down at all levels. Salute, Melanese. Thanks for supporting the channel like you always do. I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. See? So look, y'all see for yourself. What I'm gonna ask y'all right now. For real, this I'm being honest. I ain't trying to be funny, especially to a lot of women. What made Beyonce so great in the world? Meaning, this the same chick we've seen from Destiny Child, right? What made her greater than her peers? What actually made her so better than Kelly Rowland and Michelle? What was it? Was it her or was it the engine behind her? Which one was it? Was it her talent or was it the people that pushed her? Like Jay-Z and everybody else. Don't forget she got with Jay-Z when he was in his prime. My point is, what made her a goddess? What made her so high level that she's so spectacular over every other female artist like Carrie Hilson and the rest of them that got blackballed? And she's so great, why every time another artist was a threat to her career, somehow they got them out the way? You tell me that. Did y'all figure that out yet? How in order for her to be at the top, they had to make ways for her to sustain at the top. And let's not forget when Ciara came out, she was a threat to her career too. Did we forget that? And what lie they put on Ciara? That Ciara had a Johnson. Remember that? Remember they said Ciara had a man part? Why? That was slander her career the whole time to keep her out the way. The Truman Show. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you, family. That's right. Membership is available for anybody that want to be a member. I don't promote it, but yeah, I'm going to be doing some big things for membership only. Yes, I am. So thanks for supporting the channel. But like I said, what made her more special? I told y'all, any woman in this room, any woman on this chat, you'll be a star too if somebody put $1 million on you. If somebody pushed you with $500,000, you'll be of course you're gonna be a star. I don't care if your voice sound like shit. You know why? Because they got computers to fix that voice. They can make anybody a star. What made her supposed to be the queen of all women, the queen of all queens? You tell me that. Was she given to you or did you pick her? No, you got caught up in imagery in a relationship that was from a fantasy world called Jay-Z and Beyonce. You get it? You've been caught up. Man, that's why I'm telling you, we older now. It's time to wake up out of these fairy tales and illusions. Okay? You don't believe in Santa Claus. Why the hell you believe in Beyonce? Because Santa Claus ain't giving you shit. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. Neither is Beyonce. If you believe in Beyonce, you might as well believe in the Tooth Fairy. And your ass is grown. So let's keep it pushing. And this ain't no hate on Beyonce. I'm just keeping it real. I ain't hating on her. But my point is, she doing a legal stick up. Bingo. Charging 10 grand for tickets. 10 grand. 2,500 to 5K. It depends on where the show at, where you sitting at. But the cheapest ticket I seen was 600. Why? Because your dumb ass gonna listen to all them old songs. You gonna listen to all that old shit, and she gonna book your ass. So she ain't make 24 million in Dubai, in my opinion, but she is gonna make 24 million in America. Right? Now, boom. Why? Because they just told you what they just told us, y'all. I just showed you what they just said. What they just said. They just said it in an article with the North American when they said that what? Hollywood, look, they know she can make 24 million in America. Why? Because Hollywood is the base of the entire modern American culture. So if you're part of the American culture and you want to be cool and you want to be lit, you got to go to the Beyonce concert. I'm done with that. What else? Let's continue on now. Let's check out what's going on. New app allows you to chat with historical figures like Jesus, Tupac, and Notorious Big. Jesus, Tupac, false idol, Biggie, false idol. Do people not worship Tupac and Biggie just like Jesus? Yes, they do. But you see them playing games with the blasphemy? I told you they think you fucking stupid. Like your dumb ass gonna download the app and chat with you gonna chat with a goddamn Asian and talking about he Biggie. You gonna be chatting with a white man talking about he Tupac because you stupid enough to download the app and talk to some fictional characters. So you see the shit they doing. But guess what? This app is one of them AI apps. This is one of them AI apps that they getting paid off of. Let's continue on. This is something I've been telling y'all about. Let's talk about it. Remember I told y'all, I said what? I said a lot of people getting money running to Vegas, running to Miami, running to Dubai, running to Puerto Rico, going to all these islands, on all these tourist attractions. And then I told you, there's some people taking their money and they doing their own research, going to certain landmarks, proving certain facts. People are literally looking up things in the Bible and then going to see if these cities exist. I told you, people are using Google Earth, finding out there's a lot of different things going on, a lot of truth coming out. But what's really going on, a lot of people have been taking their own pilgrimages. I've been watching this since before the pandemic. People have been going to so-called Israel. Put it like this. Every ancient place in history, some people have been spending that bread to take their own trips, taking their camera to do their own research. So right here, you'll see Staten Island lawyer killed while traveling abroad in Chile. He went to Chile, South America. If you know what's in South America, it's pyramids. Ancient history. What is Chile? Chile is South America, the Americas. I keep telling y'all 1,000 times. I don't care if you're from the Caribbean. I don't care if you're from Canada. From the top to the bottom, this is the Americas. And that's what it always was. Until they started coming, dicing it up, putting little names on this, names on. It's always been America, y'all. So I understand you from Dominica. I understand you from Brazil. But it all was America. I told you that. I told you the biggest trick that ever played when they conquered that island, Christopher Columbus, and called it Hispaniola, and then took the name off it and called it Haiti and Dominican. It's the same people. They just put a fake line in the middle. You ain't no real New Yorker, dummy. You ain't no real Georgia person. That's a name they put on the shit. All this shit was just America. And you just had different tribes. Yes, you had different tribes, different customs, but everybody was American. It was your conqueror that came. What's the three conquerors? It's either going to be the Spaniards. It's going to be Spanish conquerors. It's either going to be French conquerors, or it's going to be British conquerors. You didn't get that through your brain yet. Three conquerors pillaged the whole Americas and chopped it up and said, you are Colombian, you are Brazil, you will be Venezuelan, you will be a Haitian, you will be a Jamaican, you will be a Trinidadian, you will be a New Yorker, you will be from California, you will be a Texan. They made that shit up. You are from Canada. You are an Alaskan. They made all these names up. And now these are names you fight over and still bicker over. Well, in my culture, just do your history a little bit further, and you will see that the conqueror had his hand in a lot of your history, and that's why you're saying the things you're saying today. But little did you know, this is all America. All America. But my point is, this man died traveling abroad. You know why? Some people are leaving the country, finding out truth, and they ain't letting their ass make it back. That's what's going on. It's happening to a lot of people, but white people too. People going to the Grand Canyon, all over, finding shit, finding artifacts, and they getting dealt with. Because the truth has to be revealed. But they feel like the truth has to be concealed. And it's concealable by death. But yeah, it's people like Indiana Jones, it's people doing that, right? People been doing that. I told you a lot of people on spiritual journeys. Where you running to have fun, they running on spiritual journeys. I've been showing y'all this. This man went to Chile and ended up out of there. And I know what that means. Now let's continue on to something else that goes with the part of the program. It's something I got to touch on real quick. Why Black families are leaving New York and what it means for the city. Well, part of it, it has to do with the migration, the great migration and the great replacement. They've been jacking up the bread, jacking up the rent, jacking up the money on purpose to stress people out. have them living under damn near inhumane conditions, and create a lot of stress and trauma on the brain. That's why a lot of people are dying before their time and getting sick. But this is a game, because I told you what, y'all? Part of the war is financial. You thought it was just going to be a Klan member spraying you down with a gun or a hose. No, it's financial. Them saying called Klan members you don't like, they run real estate companies now. They into every field that you love. See that? But my point is this: Black children in particular are disappearing from the city. And many families point to one reason. All right. Raising children here has become too expensive. This is a family from New York. Now, check out what's going on. Mind you, this ain't nothing new. This shit been going on for over 20 years now. This ain't nothing new. But it has hit the fan now, because a lot of people waking up. But as Mrs. Rodney's own family grew, she found herself living in a cramped one-bedroom rental where her 3 children shared a bunk bed in the living room. It was hard to get them into programs that exposed them to green spaces or swimming classes. As she scrolled through her friends' social media, posting, showing off trampolines and spacious backyards in Georgia, the solution became clearer: leave. Last summer, the family bought a 5-bedroom home in Snellville, Georgia. I feel like it became increasingly difficult to raise a family in New York, Ms. Rodney said. So what did she just tell you right here? She was in New York struggling to survive in a 1-bedroom with her big family, and said, you know what, man, I'm done with this shit. But the Georgia got a 5-bedroom house. And that's part of the push out. But we gotta understand something. That's part of the stress and legal robbery. They got people paying mortgages on apartments. But the thing is, doing that shit now, when it's all said and done, you're going to be left with nothing. Because if the rent is already high, what do you think they're going to keep doing every year? Keep bringing it up and bringing it up. But another thing she said was, okay, basically, I'm paying the rent, I'm holding it down, but I ain't got no programs for my kids. Y'all didn't understand the game of like, let's look at the pros. Y'all ain't notice how certain states, your kids go to the pros faster than other states? Because other states got different programs. My point is, America, everything is by choice. And this goes for all over. What one state don't have, another state have. They're making New York City a tourist place. That's why I told people 1,000 times, don't let people fucking lie to you. That is not the same New York. New York is not New York no more. New York City is a tourist spot. It is the home of Babylon. It is set up now for every foreign entity to come there, have a good time, have a ball, love it all, enjoy themselves, and that's it. That's all it's for. The people that are going, they have made the original residents hostages and captives. Why? Because yeah, you're free to do what? Go to work and come home. You're free to go out and have a couple of drinks and have some fun. But in reality, you ain't gonna own shit. You ain't gonna have nothing. And they're gonna keep taking all your money. With some places, that same lifestyle is prosperity. And you got people that stay out the city and they come to the city and ball, have a beautiful time, then they go home. But you got to understand now, our people was able to do that. Did I not break down to you the real New York history, how all our people own cribs and shit like that? We had it. We was good. That little apartment rent wasn't nothing. But the game they played was turning things into condos, jacking up prices. That's legal robbery. Why they doing that? To push people out. But then they say the ones that stay, we're going to make it hard on them. We're going to just drain their ass. And we ain't going to have shit for their kids to do but get in trouble. So while you busting your ass working hard, they got to set up with your kids automatically when be caught up in some shit. My point is they're doing this in all major cities. But I want you to peep this. Went from a 1-bedroom apartment, this family went to a 5-bedroom house with a backyard. Now you do your own mathematics. I'm going to leave that at that. You got to position yourself to win in this new world. You got to position yourself to win. Whatever you got to do, you got to control your playing field. We're not in a time where you got to just take the foot up your ass no more. You can actually make a choice. You know that? Anyway, I know a lot of y'all saw this. It went viral yesterday. I posted on the community section. What is that on that man's arm? Looks like a Nazi symbol to me. What is he doing at Tyre Nichols' funeral? What do these white people do? What are they doing there? I told you they don't hide shit. It's right in your face. Oh, it looks like he got on a Black Panther hat. Is this not the funeral? Al Sharpton, the rest of them was there. Y'all notice my proof, right? What I told y'all. Did I not say the people that don't fucking like you pay people that look like you to do their dirty work? Here it is right here. See the Nazi right there? At the funeral? I told y'all, man, y'all just keep getting tricked. What is he doing at the funeral service with the vice president? Mind you, that's just one that's caught on camera. Ain't no telling how many of them running around in there. Ain't no telling how many of them are there without no uniform on with a suit and tie. Do you see how this shit go hand in hand? I told you, Klan, Nazi, whatever you want to call it, white supremacy, they pay black people now. Told y'all that shit. They write checks. They don't do shit no more. Shout out to Rondell's unpopular opinion. We did a show on the weekend. Rondell put on the screen how you can pay for crisis actors. They have companies that will provide you with crisis actors. Companies. When we told y'all half this shit was fake, people didn't believe it. Do you know how easy it is to stage an event and have the whole world going crazy? But you only thought acting only takes place on a movie screen. You thought acting only have to be a director and a cast crew, and you thought it had to be a trailer. No, movies are shot right on the spot now. And put on CNN. You only thought movies was in the movie theater. That's how your dumb ass keep getting tricked. Thanks for supporting the channel. Salute Boulevard. That's right. I live in Bed-Stuy. The stars are gone. Euros are everywhere, bro, trying to push us out. That's what they doing. But I told you, give a credit to Jay-Z because the start of it was when they built what? The Barclay. Now let me break it down. Do your math on the Barclay. You will see the Barclay got established. The Brooklyn Nets opened up, I think it was 2012. What is that? 10 years ago. The Barclay opened up in who era? The Obama era. Because this is when they started the program. I told you, everything you see now goes back to the Obama era. It's just now being fulfilled. Who's fulfilling the prophecy that they put down? The last man to fulfill it is Mr. Joe. That's why Joe has a purpose. And Joe's purpose has nothing to do with you. How you want to know? Just look at his works. He did nothing. People have been getting it harder. The past 10 years really have been hell. It's just that some of us been able to make it look good than others. That's it. But I told you, if you ain't in tune with certain powers, certain things ain't going to be revealed to you. Some of us, we get these things revealed to us. But I want y'all to see that swastika. Tyre Nichols. I already broke it down. Tyre Nichols, but I told you Tyre is in the Bible. A nickel is 5 cents. Well, this is the year 23. 2 plus 3 equals 5. You got to know the story of Tyre and the Hebrew Israelites. And then maybe you get a clue. I ain't going to tell you nothing. 4 migrants who were busted from Texas to New York, arrested after stealing $12,000 from Macy's. Now you see what I was saying? I said most of these, I said, yo, I had an epiphany. Most of these people coming in are straight criminals. I peep game. Criminals, they brought in families, but around those families, they were bringing in straight up criminals. I think like this, man, maybe everywhere in South America opened up their prisons and penitentiaries and sent all their murderers, rapists, robbers, and killers and thieves here. Why? They did it years ago in Cuba. So every couple of years, they got to do the ritual, right? Look at that. Stealing over 12. Did you see this on the news? Do you see anything about the migrants on the news? Y'all tell me. I watch the news every morning. I watch the news at least once a day. I watch a little bit of regular news, local news, and I watch world news. Why I do that? Because that's how I know the agenda for the day. That's how I know what they're pushing and how successful they're becoming, pushing what they're pushing. But look, migrants, robbing Macy's. You go in Macy's, you're going to get followed. You look at something too long, they ready to jack you up. You get it? 12K immigrants. See that? And they know where they came from, Texas to New York. But we already know that, right? Because we already see them getting shipped and getting off bus. We seeing it all on. Y'all, I'm showing y'all what's going on, y'all. Just look. Every day, I'm going to give you updates. Every day. Because it's going down there. I'm not reaching. It's going down every day. What else been going on? And mind you, you got to remember this too. So shout out to the people that also be sending me stuff. But some days I got so much stuff I can't load everything up in one day. So like a lot of time I'll tell you, damn, I forgot to load that up, or I ain't get to load this up. But a lot of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get y'all everything in real time to show y'all play by play, because I'm an analyst, right? Like a sports analyst, I analyze life. So I'm giving you the game play by play so that you know what the game is about. In case you've been missing it, in case you've been asleep, I'm gonna tell you what game is going on. Now look. I told you, I'm going to show you the agendas, the immigrants, the overdoses. Now we got to get back into what? The trafficking. Now look, 33-year-old man arrested in connection with trafficking of teen girl from Dallas. Got her from the Dallas Mavericks game. Police said the man met with the 15-year-old outside of the game and took her to an unknown house in Dallas where he assaulted her. See that? Let's continue on. San Antonio pimp gets 50 years for trafficking underage girls for prostitution. I told you, niggas can't sell drugs no more. The last thing they trying to sell is your daughter. The last thing they trying to do is sell a chick's ass. And this is why a lot of women are property and they are targets of being snatched. Another thing you have to realize, prostitution is not done on the street no more. The new form of prostitution is OnlyFans and sex videos. So it's nothing to jack up a girl, a woman, put her somewhere where nobody knows and make her do something strange on video. And that's how they get paid. That's the new hustle. Don't take my word for it. Inside the investigation, Cleveland rapper wanted for human trafficking. Do you see that? I just showed you 3 stories of trafficking. But every story is not making the news because there's somebody getting snatched up every day, and a lot of women, a lot of young boys. What else I'm going to show you? Man accused of torturing woman is using dating apps to find victims and evade capture. I'm going to say this again. If you meeting somebody in a dating app nowadays, you might be one of the stupidest motherfuckers on the planet. If you that low nowadays and you searching to find random people that you don't even know in a crisis, you're going to get what you asked for. And like I told you, a lot of chicks that think they about to get some money trying to post on these apps, some of them going to end up missing and dead. Because it just seemed like something funny going on. It seemed like a lot of people are dying under certain circumstances, but they're not saying nothing. We already know another thing that's going on in America, a lot of transgender people are being found dead. These are facts, but it ain't going to be on the news. So look, I'm showing y'all, look. And it's a white man, ain't a black or white thing. White man, what? Tricking chicks offline and doing them dirty, torturing their ass. How many stories I broke of white men having black women in their basement, torturing their ass, sex slaving them? Did we ever get an update on what happened in Kansas with that black girl that escaped that basement? No, we didn't. What about that black woman that happened to be in Texas as well, that had her 2 kids handcuffed in the basement and they were skin and bones? What about that? You didn't hear nothing about that, did you? And you never heard none of this shit on national TV. Not at all. But I had to show y'all the agenda. See? And this summer, I'm telling you, them young girls walking around, and it ain't just young girls neither. It's young ladies, teenagers, but up into, you know, if you're an older woman and you look young and sexy, you on the menu too. So it don't matter if you're 27, 33. If you look in a certain way that fit a certain criteria, you a target. That's just what it is. You take it or leave it. Who else you think gonna be snatching your ass up? Bingo. I already heard stories personally. So-called Mexicans in a van, pulling up. They go send a black dude to go holler at the chick. And when he go holler at the chick, the whole point, he trying to lure her to the goddamn van. That's going on right now. That's why I told you, better be careful who you hollering at. You might meet a nigga in the club today, he holler at you, but then tomorrow he get your ass snatched. Tell you what's going on. Why? Because that nigga that lured you in, they pay him $5,000 to bring your ass in. Matter of fact, they gave him $10,000 to catch 5 chicks. That's what's going on now. You take it or leave it. That's why I told you the #1 agenda is to flip as many people into whores as possible. The more young whores, the more bigger the value. You get it? The more whores, the more young girls that's flashing the ass, the more chicks with BBLs flashing their ass, that's more commodity for the jackers. Because that's how they going to get paid. Ain't no more drug selling. It's selling bodies. You get it? And then when they finish with you, chop, 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 body parts for sale. You'll never be found again. That's the whole game. So let's get back into the mother whore of all whores, because I ain't forget her neither. I meant to load this up yesterday because I'm going to show you how these whores been working magic on your kids. And this whore relates with the first one, Beyonce, and I told you this is where she got it from. Blasphemy. Mockery. I told you what Madonna mean. You think it's a coincidence she just popping out? This woman's 64 years old. This woman might have been laying low, y'all, for about, what, 20-some years straight, right? Why is she so active now? Because we are in Revelation. But I told you, you was tricked to think about everything else. When I first told y'all months ago, I said it don't matter what you believe in, but you better know the script. The script that is written. The scriptures have been written for a reason. But you don't know the script, so you don't know the movie. That's why you're losing. But I told you, you think it's a coincidence this woman popping out in the days of Revelation, the last day? That's why I told you, all this knowledge coming out, though, ain't no secret. Ain't no more secrets no more. I told you that. They understood that the world would be so brainwashed, lost, and confused backwards that when the truth gets revealed, most of them won't get it anyway. This is what applies to the 144,000. You see? But 144,000 represent a number. It represents a number of those who are on point, those who are in the know, those that pay attention to every little detail and walk in wise ways, those who are fully alert. That represent a small portion. The rest of the people lost, brainwashed, led astray, headed down the devil's path, headed to that one-way trip to you know where. So you don't think it's a coincidence why the mother of all whores have popped out? Who is she the mother of? Beyonce, Cardi B, Janet Jackson, Glorilla, Lotto, name them all. She is the mother of all harlots. But y'all don't know the game because you don't understand. I told you, people that don't fucking like you, they are some of the most spiritual beings on the planet. You forget that that man that was kicked out of heaven, he was very, very spiritual. And that's why you underestimate the powers of the devil. That's why the devil always finesses you and wins. But don't take my word for it. I'm just rambling. But you see the mockery, right? Now let's take a look. Her full title is stated in Revelation 17 as Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. What that mean? She is the mother of everything foul on the planet. Everything foul, everything. So when I told you about the abomination era, and I broke down to you everything that's going on now comes from the abomination era. Who is the one to come and seal the deal? The mother of all harlots. Why? Everything she promotes is what was already promoted to you. Look, she been dealing with what? Flipping men out. What is that? The rainbow agenda. Is it not legal for them to get married? Yes. But Madonna been promoting that. What else Madonna did? She went and started getting kids that wasn't hers. So recently, she got free promotion as being a child snatcher. But y'all don't understand. In their world, she was doing a good job. Therefore, she gets promoted. Why? She is the mother of all harlots and abomination. Everything she do which is foul shall be promoted. Now you understand when I showed y'all the other day of Lil Wayne participating in the ritual? And he had to go suck on Madonna's breast? Oh, you mean the same way the mother holds the child sucking on the breast? They had to do the ritual. You dig? That's why I told you this man with the smoke. And I told you her job is to promote everything foul. In this video, they were promoting rainbow activity, they were promoting orgy, and they were promoting rape. And that's her job, to promote it all. And that's why she likes to harvest black energy. Because there ain't nothing better than when you get a particular people and flip them inside out. See, what y'all don't understand, some of the stuff they do, that's their nature. It's not your nature, but you follow, and that's how they get to flip your dumb ass inside out. But like I said, I ain't finished yet. A lot of this shit I already been telling y'all. Now let's take some more looks. What I'm going to show y'all one more time. Look. Her title is stated in Revelation 17 as mystery. Let me break that. What's a mystery? Shit that's unknown. Shit that you have no clue of. Mystery. Man, what's going on out here? All this weird shit going on, but we don't know what's going on. Babylon. What's Babylon? Confusion. Babylon means confusion. When you got a whole lot of people and they all together and they can't get along, they fucking divide like a motherfucker. Man, that's Babylon. That's chaos. Why? When they speak to each other, they don't speak the same language. They don't even understand each other. You see, when I pull up on this stage every day, some of y'all understand me, some people don't. Why? We in Babylon, the home of confusion. Where you will not know right from left, left from right, up from down, down from up. You won't know nothing. You're just confused. Spin the bottle. You're confused. You're all in circles. That's mystery Babylon. But the mother of all harlots, that's the mother whore of all whores, meaning she's the one that gets everybody to sin. And I told you, people like Beyonce are trying to take on the same energy. They already a part of the same energy. You get it? Now, let's continue on, because I'm not finished. I told y'all to load this shit up today. Madonna. Who is Madonna? The Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary. A picture, statue, or medallion of the Madonna typically depicted seating and holding the infant Jesus, the mother holding the baby sucking upon the breast. But we also know that that same picture has what, y'all? Many, many different names. Because in Babylon, a lot of y'all understand that one entity could have 100 names. You didn't know that, did you? Anyway, an idealized, virtuous, and beautiful woman, Madonna. That's what she's supposed to represent. A beautiful, virtuous woman that has Botox surgery. But the point is, the beauty is used for the deception. Now you see what I was trying to tell y'all, what I always told my people. I told you there's nothing wrong with being pretty and beautiful, ladies. There's nothing wrong with makeup and all of that. I told you your ancestors created all that. But my point is, when you use it for evil, you are under this spell and this energy right here. Like, remember I showed you that girl sucking on that gas pump yesterday? She is influenced by this entity. She is a whore. And if you are a whore, you have a mother, because she is the mother of all harlots and everything foul. And they have put this on your people. Let's continue on, y'all. Deuteronomy, a woman shall not wear a man's garment, nor shall a man put on a woman's cloak. For whoever does these things is in abomination to the Lord your God. When I already broke it down, y'all. A couple years ago, we started seeing a trend of what? Rappers putting on cloaks. They were putting on woman cloaks. What's a woman cloak? A dress. Now you see why Young Thug in jail? He performed an abomination. So I told you, when Young Thug ain't coming home. Did we not see 2 Chainz with a dress? We see so many rappers with dress, and then I want you to see, but it's all I want you to do for my researchers. You look up when they was wearing dresses, and then Google what year it was, and then you'll see who was in office, and then you will see it was Mr. You Know Who. Because the people didn't know that that was an abomination. It's right here. A woman shall not wear a man's garment, nor shall a man put on a woman's cloak. Proverbs 17, he who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. How many people we know that justify wickedness? Who justifies wickedness? Rewind. Let's go back. Who's justifying wickedness? Bingo. Dwyane Wade. Are they not justifying this? Did he not try to come for the mom? Did he not try to make it like she's the demon? But he's the one that's co-signing the abomination. He's trying to justify it. Did he not? Or did he? Or didn't he? All right, y'all. You got it. You're getting it, right? Proverbs 28:9. If one turns away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer is an abomination. What does that mean? And it's all my opinion, y'all. I'm gonna slow it down. If one turns away his ear from hearing the Lord, even his prayer is an abomination. Let me break this down to you. You remember when I told you the most foulest motherfuckers? What's the first thing they always say? My prayers are with you. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm sending my prayers. But they're the ones who turn away their ear from hearing the law. Meaning, they don't follow us right. They're not righteous. They don't abide with the natural law, the natural order of things. But they're the same ones always want to tell you they're going to pray for you. I told you, those people are abomination. What does that mean? They're fucking frauds. When a person lives one lifestyle and then they portray something else, they are an abomination. You get it? The same way she's dressed up as a righteous woman, but she is a fraud, an abomination. You get it? Romans 1. For this reason, God gave them up to dishonorable passions. For their women exchanged natural relations for those that are contrary to nature. And the men likewise gave up natural relations with women and were consumed with passion for one another. Men committing shameless acts and men committing shameless acts with men and receiving in themselves the due penalty for their error. See, a lot of y'all don't know about the Bible. When they say committing shameless action, know what that means? With men and receiving in themselves. See, the key thing, receiving in themselves. Do you know what that means? Receiving in themselves. A man receiving in himself something another man is giving him. Boy, no, I ain't got no opinion on none of this. I'm just reading. There are 6 things it is 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are an abomination to him. But y'all thought that so-called the Lord God, he loves everybody. He loves them all. Come as you are. He loves you. He loves you. He gonna save you. Come on in, y'all. Because you've been lied and finessed, dummy. It's written right here. There are 6 things that the Lord hates, and 7 of him that are abomination. But what? Your preacher said it's cool. Come on in, y'all. Pass that plate. Come as you are. Do you know what that means? I told you again, come as you are does not mean come as you dress. It means whatever you believe in, whatever you do. Come on in. It's okay. We got you. Now you see why people that do that foul shit always got to go see the priest, and then they go back and do some more foul shit again. Because he's playing the middleman between you and the Most High. You confessing to a man, not the Most High, so therefore you go out and sin again. But my point is, it tells you right here, even the Lord hates. So I told you, when I told people, they probably thought I was tripping. I said, man, I don't pray for my enemies, but I wish hate on them. I wish death on my enemy. What you think? What you playing with? I pray for my enemy's downfall. That's what I do. I don't pray for everybody. I don't pray for no enemy. I ain't Martin Luther King. That's bullshit. And if you didn't know something else, man, they already said what's going down. Man, they said, man, it's going to be beef. He ain't coming to shake hands. He's coming for smoke. You feel me? So it's showing you right here, there are 6 things that the Lord hates and 7 that are an abomination to him. And I bet you if we do our homework, we'll see 7 laws passed that was no abomination in the abomination era. Everything came out the book, but I told you, you didn't know the book, so you didn't have no clue about who Obama was. But shout out to the people that did know. And when white people were saying this, they thought they were racist. But all they was doing was coming from the book. Because it was already written that certain entities was going to come. And when they came, you didn't know because you were asleep. And you got put to sleep. Why? You were caught up in Hollywood, in the church, and in fashion and everything else. That's why you're fucked up right now. So this is why I'm trying to tell you. Guess what? God is not coming to save everybody. And some of y'all are going to get your greatest chastisement you ever got in your whole life. Ain't because I said it. It ain't my opinion. It's already been written and proven. All right? So I said it before. This is all my opinion. I don't know if we're in the last day, but I think so. But I asked all of y'all a question. You give me a sign that things going to get better. You give me proof that things going to change anytime soon. You give me proof somebody going to help. What does that mean? Everybody on the planet being judged right now. You being judged for what you did. You going to be judged for what you're doing. and you're going to get judgment with the last day. Everybody's judgment is upon them right now. That's my opinion. Because remember, if we in Revelations, that's the end of the book. Once the book is closed, what's next? We don't know what's next, do we? But guess what? The powers that be, they know what's next. That's all you got to know. They know what's next. Why? They already got the shit written down. They already got the plan figured out. Only a couple more things got to be done. And that's why they're waiting for that smoke to clear. But I told you, ain't no more you can have all the relationships you want, but if you ain't got the right one, you ain't gonna get nowhere. So like I said, for the people that think they're gonna keep doing them, do you? Let's just see how far you're gonna get. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, man, if you don't have no spirituality, you have nothing. You have nothing at all. And I showed you what? The powers that be, they are very spiritual. They are very tapped in. They worship their gods every day. They wake up and give thanks and praise to their gods every day. And every time it's due for a sacrifice, they're going to sacrifice something up to their gods. But you ain't going to do shit but follow. And you too good to pray because you got an ego. And you smart. And you this, you that, you this to that, you this to that. And now you're going to see where that shit going to get you. Because these people ain't playing. They coming to cook your ass. And they already doing that shit. All right? So understand that. Other than that, I wanted you to see that this representation of her has been infused into her. It's no different. It's a spirit. That's why she told you she was Sasha Fierce with an alter ego. Her alter ego is her demonic energy. All right? So you don't know if Beyonce is being Beyonce or she being Sasha Fierce. Why? She's under a spell. She is under the spell of who? The mother of all harlots. She is the daughter in this world of Babylon. But they can hide it under the black card. That's why I also showed, did I not show you the other day? Whenever Madonna wanted to cater to the black people, she dressed black. She'll throw in 5 gold chains. You get it? You see why I told you those are rapper chains? But really what I was telling you, those chains were picked and hand selected by the powers that be. Those are the chains they just so happen to want niggas to rock. So even Madonna know if I want to look black, just throw on one of the rapper chains. Did she not throw an Adidas suit and a rapper chain and lay her head down like she was black? Yes, you saw it. Why? Because they are the real shapeshifters. I told you that. These are the real serpentine people. And they taught it to your people. Get it? I already broke all this stuff down. She sit on a pale horse, but you don't know the scripture, so you don't know what the pale horse means and what comes after that. I broke all that down already. It's old news. It's boring. I'm tired. I'm out. Finished. Episode 364. We went through it all. You see how it's all related. It's all coming together. What you see? The news is starting to get different. I can't cover no good stuff. I want good news. I can't. It's not out here. Meaning, I can't put you to sleep. That's why I told you, it ain't about me. It's about the content. Did I always tell you that? You worried about me, ain't gonna get you nowhere. But I'm gonna give you this content so you can be all right if you gotta take heed to the shit. Because everybody been caught up in the world of what? Being asleep, distracted. But guess what? The world has shifted gears. And I'm gonna say it again. All these agendas they got set is for a reason. Because they plan on by 2030, a lot of people ain't going to be here. But really, I told you, in my opinion, it's going to be a nice reduction by 2024. And I ain't trying to scare nobody. I'm just telling you that what? It's only going to be based on the choices you make today, going to determine whether you're here or not. That's it. So I ain't trying. I'm just telling you. I'm going to tell you the ins and the outs, in my opinion. I'm going to tell you what's going on, but I'm going to still tell you, look. The doors is closed, but guess what? You can still open the window. You can sneak out through the basement. It's always a way out. But if you don't know the way out, you don't worry about it. They're going to let you see what time it is. You're going to see. You're going to learn. Yeah, you was told a hard head make a soft behind, but a hard head now get your ass a hard casket. That's all you're going to get now. All right? Now, don't take my word for it. Also get you a hard cell and a hard floor. And a hard Johnson with no chicks. That's what you're going to get now. All right? I'm telling you that. Truman Show. What's good? Yeah, y'all. These people work around the clock. These people been spending so much money to make sure you fail, and they did it, and it worked. That's it. Look. Who else up in here? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay game. Big Phil. That's right. You break the door. The door's trapped there. You got to break the door. It's always a way out, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I talk about certain things. You know, we got to get grabbed. We got to go to the darks, you know, the depths of dark. We got to go. But guess what? It's always a way out. It is. It's all, you just got to figure it out on your own. That's it. But you can. It's a way out of everything, y'all. What they say, everything got a loophole, right? That's how the universe is created. So that's why I say that's the beauty of life. What? You could be going through straight hell today. You could be having that shit stacked up against you so bad today. But guess what? You could come up with a plan. You could come up with an idea. You could change your whole thinking and switch your whole reality. That's the beautiful thing about life. You can switch your reality. Why you think their whole job is to switch your reality? They want you always to be living in some fake shit. Because they can alter your reality, but you can alter your own reality. You don't need them to do it. That's it. What up, Lipinski? What's good? That's right. Once again, I said that before. If Aaliyah didn't die, Beyonce wouldn't be who she is. If Biggie didn't die, Jay-Z wouldn't be who he is. Like I told you, man, when somebody dies, it opens up a vortex. Gateway. That's how it works. Who's next? Remember I told you about all the big people on YouTube? Well, God forbid, if one of them died, it's going to open up a gateway. And then somebody else have a chance to be big or take their spot or whatever. That's how the shit works on the spiritual plane. Like Tom Brady retired, now it's all about who's the next Tom Brady. Get it? That's how it works. Grand opening, grand closing. I told you the book started in Genesis. It ends in Revelation. Grand opening, grand closing. Who's next? What's next? That's the big question. What's next? The next is AI. That's what's next. Artificial intelligence. The replacement of mankind. That's my opinion. Thank you, Carla McWilliams. Thank you, everybody that support the channel, everybody that's been donating, everybody that's been also donating to the Cash App. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the people that have been working in the chat, people that have been sharing the video, people that have been shouting me out, people that be leaving them comments. You feel me, man? It's all love around here. We on the right track. So I'll be letting people know, look, if you got an eye to see it, ears to hear, you straight. Don't worry about nothing. All you got to do is make the right moves. Why? Because the Most High is already talking to you. All you gotta do is holler back. That's all you gotta do. What up, Theo? A bag of Fruity Pebbles. All right, y'all. Y'all been here long enough. I came on late today. I stayed on late, and I got things to do today. Other than that, man, we did it again, y'all. Episode 364 in the books. Tomorrow is Friday. Y'all see it's going fast. We're in the second month. It's going fast, y'all. It's only 4 seasons. That's it. 4 seasons. That's all you're going to get. So we got to step our game up out here. Good morning, Miranda. Buenos dias, Truman Show. Good morning, Courtney. All right, y'all. Hold up. What Shayna said. The Bible even says in at least 2 places, the Most High will plan a way to escape from temptation. So if he can help with temptation, imagine what he can do if you want to change your entire life. That's right. That's the whole purpose of change. Guess what? You can change for good or you can change for bad. Either way, it's up for you to make the change because you got the freedom of choice. That's how simple it is. That's right. That's why I say you can't blame nobody. When you blame people, that's the devil's game. When you blame somebody for some shit that's happened, that's the same exact energy as saying the devil made me do it. But really, it's you. You the damn devil. You the one keep doing shit. You the devil. And you can't blame nobody for the shit you keep doing. If somebody sold it to you, you the one who bought it. So don't blame the person that you the one keep buying the shit. That's why I say everybody want to blame these people, but you the one keep letting the shit in. You the one keep embracing it. You the one keep indulging in this shit. That's why you the one keep ending up jammed up. So don't blame nobody. And now when you blame somebody, you gonna look like a damn fool. That's why I told you. I talk about the immigrants, but I'm gonna say it again. The number one thing about the immigrants, they don't give a fuck about who black or white. They don't care about none of that shit. They here for green. Racism was situated for black people to worry about that shit to the rest of their life. You know why? Because racism was a program they already knew was going to create mental disorders. And people who are affected have a certain mentality. And that was inflicted upon you, like I told you from school. But it's really a mental disorder when you focus on racism 24/7. Because the people you focusing on, they don't give a fuck about you. It's not going. You can call them it don't matter what you say or feel. It's not going to change nothing. So the smart people, they keep it pushing. That's why I said the immigrants, they don't care who like them. They know black people don't like them. White people, you think they care? What they going to do? Keep their family in order and get this money. That's all they going to do. And get all these American benefits. That's all they worried about. They don't care about no goddamn who don't like them. That's a child's mind, y'all. That's a childish mentality that was afflicted upon us. We all got childish ways. But never forget the slogan. A wise man can play the part of a fool, but a fool can never play the part of a wise man because that fool ain't got no wisdom. I can act a fool all day because I got wisdom. You get it? I can do this shit. I can do stupid ass shit, say dumb shit. But in reality, I know what the fuck going on and I know what to do. Get it? Some people are just fools and they don't know shit what's going on. They don't know what to do. You're a fucking fool because you ain't got no wisdom. And guess what? Wisdom only comes from a certain place and you can't buy it neither. That's a riddle for you. Yeah, this job is draining my energy, but it's going to be rewarded in the end. That's right. Keep your head up. You keep going. You feel me? And understand that it's bigger than that job. That job is just, put it like that. Put it like this. That job is the tool or vehicle or blessing you need just to sustain through this time we're in right now so you can get to the next level. Now, the next level could be whatever you want it to be. But that job will sustain you in these times to get certain things accomplished, like what? Sustain yourself, feed yourself, clothe yourself, house yourself. And if you want to start something else, you can evolve from that. So remember, nothing comes out of thin air. Something has to come from something else. So remember, we was taught to not work a fucking job our whole life. Now you see people that never work ain't got shit. Because it's not about the job, it's about the energy behind the job and the hustle. A job teaches you to go out and get it. It creates something else. Then when you get tired of working a job, you say, what? I want to start my own business. But you ain't going to know how to start a business if your ass never worked a fucking job. Because the best leaders were the best followers. You got to know the game. You got to know this is a thing called life of learning. Everything. Same thing with school. Yes, we know school is bullshit. Yes, we know they lied to us. But certain things in school you had to learn. If you didn't learn certain things in school, you ain't going to be able to function in America because America is based on school. Education, whether you like it or not, is based on education. So if you're not educated, guess what? You already lost. So when I was talking about how we need to get these degrees, we need to do certain things, I'm just saying we need to even the playing field. If I have 5 degrees, I'm still going to be the same person. But those 5 degrees can open up 5 different doors, and then I might can help more people. Then I can get more shit done. You feel me? You see, if I go for an interview and he go for an interview, when I throw that paper on the table, you get it? This is how the shit works. I throw that degree on the table, I get the job first. That's America. It's America. But that's why they set their kids up for success. Their kid could be dumb as bricks, but they're going to put enough money behind them to make that kid look upstanding, make them look like, you feel me? We not see people getting caught for buying their kids degrees, all type of shit, because they understand how America works. Man, they told you America run off Dunkin', America run off paperwork, degrees, certificates. You get it? Credentials, verification. That's the real shit America run off. Don't let nobody lie to you. We did it all and get fucking nowhere because we don't understand the game. America runs off the scriptures. You get it? Everything we was doing opposite is why the fuck we losing. Because we was brainwashed. Don't do this, don't do that. But it's okay to do that. You get it? And we accepted our own death. Because the number one trick was they had to get the children of the Most High to do the most sinning. That's what they did. So what they do, they have turned the Most High kids out. They turned the Most High kids out. That's what they did. That's why I told you it was all a plan. It's conspired by the world. It was already written that you had a lot of enemies, and these enemies all had their hand in your demise. And the number one attack was on God's people. So God's people had to be flipped inside out. And now God's people are flipped inside out, and they don't have a clue of who the fuck they are. So don't ask why this and why that no more. You better find out you better fucking find out. Don't keep asking why this and why that. And blaming people. Ain't nobody doing shit for you. I already got in my mind, Trump might even come in office. I ain't never depending on Trump to come in and save me. That's back to worshiping a false idol. If I think Trump gonna save me, I ain't looking at Trump neither for that. Because if Trump come in, it's gonna still be the same place, and you gotta still know how to adapt. That's just it, man. Hey, I'll just be making up stuff and just pondering on shit. But that's just how I see things. That's all, y'all. What's good? Hold up. What up, Chris? People ask me, how do I be so peaceful when there's a lot of drama and BS going on? And I tell them that Yahshua is my peace. His peace surpasses all understanding. That's a fact, Chris. When you grounded in something solid, nothing going to move you. Nothing at all. When I see things, I don't see them like regular people. Like I told you, I can see that whole Tyre Nichols, and I can find jokes in that shit. To me, shit can be funny. But somebody else, they might be ready to fucking cry. You know why? Because I'm tied in with a different spiritual energy. So I'm trying to tell you, that shit don't faze me. I don't care nothing about it. It's only one entity. It's only one thing I care about. And that's it. When you understand that, you understand life. You're always worried about the wrong shit, but you ain't worried about the right things. And that's why your shit always going to be fucked up. Or you're going to be in some bullshit because you don't never focus on that right thing. Now, I focus on other things, but I always make sure I focus on the main topic above. Remember you went to school? You had the above topic, right? Well, stick to the above fucking topic. Yeah, we watch. So yeah, I'm on social media. Yeah, I see the same shit y'all see. Yeah, I see all the distractions. But guess what? I stick to the above topic. That's it. I told you, when I see that shit, it go one ear out the other. That's it. There's no room in my brain for no shit they promoting. But I'm going to see it. Yeah, I'm going to pay attention. And I told you, most of this shit I laugh at it. The shit funny. It's funny to me. They think we funny. So, hey, vice versa. That's all it is. Because remember, see, that's like if you in that world they in, when they see Christians, they laugh at Christians like they're a joke. You get it? When they see Christians, they laugh at them like they're a joke. This is disrespecting Christians right here. And ain't no Christian gonna protest that cover. But this is disrespect right here. This is a mockery, man. This might be the highest level of disrespect to a Christian, period. She's making a blasphemous. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They so outright with the shit, y'all. It is what it is. Thought me go. All right, nah, don't go back and forth with no dummy. Those are energy vampires. What's up, Latavia? She said, I'm going to grab everything you just mentioned for tomorrow morning smoothie. Thank you. Natasha Joy. Yo, y'all, wow. Melanie said, my mom called me and asked, was I going to watch it on the boob tube? And I told her, heck no, I'm not watching that garbage. They got me. Okay, I got you. Basically, you say they got you with George Floyd. You ain't watching that exactly. So that's my point. See that? You see how our people, they like indulgence. They love that shit. I've been hearing about that shit since Friday.
Our people love indulging in that shit. So now what's going on, y'all? They are embracing the Tyre Nichols story instead of the stories I just told you. I ain't heard not one old head talking about none of this. I haven't heard an old head talk about trafficking. I haven't heard an old head talking about these migrants. But an old head want to talk about Tyre Nichols got beat up by 5 black people. See that? They're trained. I heard a black man say out his own mouth, an old black man saying, ain't nothing wrong with Joe Biden. I like Joe Biden. That's why I said the world. Look, when I heard that, I'm like, that's why your old ass, it's time for y'all to go anyway. I'm just being honest. In my head, that's what I said. You the same reason, nigga, why we fucked up right now. Saying dumb shit like that and believing it too. Told you, man, your people lost. They lost. All right, y'all. That's right. Having an LLC is almost mandatory. That's right. Guess what, y'all? Be honest with you. Your LLC is part of having your freedom papers. That's like having freedom papers, LLC. I'll be honest with you. Because on the business, you get certain rights. Got to understand the game. Bro, I'm sorry, but the baby boomers, a lot of them got to go. Exactly. Those are the ones that were sold the American dream when they were kids. And they got older and they ended up with big-ass kids. The baby boomers are big kids in the brain. They've been here 50, 60 years and they learn shit. But they can regurgitate to you everything that was embedded in their peanut brain. They can't tell you shit other than what they was trained. Those are the baby boomers. They were the ones taught to get a car and a house and a good job and things going to change for the better and go to church. They're the same people, man. That's why they're the ones taking the biggest L right now. They're the reason why the generations after the baby boomers been suffering since. Because they kept teaching that same bullshit. A lot of our people got cars, cribs, good jobs, and what else? They going through hell, ain't they? Ain't shit changed, did it? Anyway. Hey, I ain't trying to not, I'm just keeping it real. That's why I say I don't argue with these people. When they start talking that bullshit, I just shut up. They go in their family. They get just talking about Trump this and Biden that and the world this. I'm gonna be honest, man. I had to pull a family member card before. I'm gonna be honest with you. Old head. These young girls getting pregnant at early ages on welfare. I said, hold up. You said you had a baby at 16. And then you had another one at 18. You had 2 at 18. What you talking about? Y'all was doing the same thing back then. They're the biggest hypocrites. That's why I told you, the older generation hold the most secrets in your family. They be knowing a whole bunch of foul shit they was doing, but they shut up and they act like this the baddest generation we ever seen. And these people this and that. And y'all was doing fucked up shit back in the day. Stop playing. Man, y'all knew Uncle Larry was violating the whole family. Y'all ain't say shit. Man, y'all knew so much shit was going on. They was letting that shit rock. They was the most passive generation. That's the same generation spent 20 years of being on drugs, and then nowadays they perfect. They ain't never do shit. Look at these kids today. They doing lean, opioid. I could have sworn you was a crackhead about 10 years. I could have sworn you lost your kids because you used to smoke crack, and now you sit here judging everybody else. See, that's that generation right there. I'm telling you, I don't fuck with a lot of them. I don't fuck with their ass. If they ain't talking some new shit, I don't fuck with them. And I don't listen to shit they got to say. I'm just being honest with you. I don't. When people like that talk, I walk away. They're the biggest hypocrites on the planet. What's up, Jamila? That's right. Check out Rondell's Patreon. It's only $2. Make sure y'all subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion to get with that Patreon. You want this information. If you want certain information, it's only going to come from certain places. So all the places you know that got the jewels, you got to get in tune with it. This is your new CNN. This is your new form of news. You got to get it while it's hot because it ain't going to be around forever. Most of us going through hell right now. You feel me? That's it. That's why I come on, I rock, do what I got to do because I'm going to be honest, y'all. I never know. I don't take shit for granted. So I'm going to come on here every day like it's my last. I'm not going to shortchange y'all, and I'm going to come with it because I never know when my last day is coming. You feel me? Not no time. I'm just saying, y'all, this is how I think. So when I come on here, that's when I say shit like, look, I'm pulling up. I ain't got time to play. This got to get out here. And we're going to be entertained off this shit because it's funny. It's funny to me. It's entertainment. What's that? How the hell a man with a swastika go to a black funeral? A black on black crowd, right? Allegedly, but a white supremacist in there. This shit to me is funny. It's funny to me. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. Why? Because they pulling tricks. This shit is comedy to me. Because they got people worked up, but they'll see everything, but won't see that. Why? Because he wasn't on the news. Shout out to the internet for catching everything. That's why we say the internet is undefeated. Look at that shit. A goddamn real white supremacists up in the funeral with Al Sharpton and the rest of them black people. And you see more white people. Who to say they ain't pay for the damn funeral? Who to say they ain't pay for it? Man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. But I told you, to me, this shit funny. I can laugh at this shit. And another thing, don't forget Trump said, he said mutilation of children, sex changes, that's child abuse. And it will not be accepted. You hear that, Dwyane Wade? So in my opinion, you better hope Trump don't come to office because he coming for y'all. He coming for all y'all. He coming for all y'all. You know who else he coming for? He coming for you and your man too. Yeah, you and your man, you running that circle, right? So ain't no, have we not been seeing Beyonce and Jay-Z get a lot of slander? People scared to talk about them. But you see, little by little, they throwing dirt on them. That's how it start. That's how the shit start. What they doing, they checking public opinion. They want to see how we really feel about these people. If they feel like we don't give two fucks about them, they will do them just like they did Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and all the rest of them. They ain't special. They ain't special. Wait and see. You know why? They don't need Beyonce no more. They got a lot of new Beyoncés now. Told you, Rihanna's a billionaire and she about to rock the Super Bowl. Rihanna's about to be buzzing all over the whole planet very soon. Watch and see. And she's going to overshadow Beyonce again. The plot thickens. That's right. Yep, last time it was Beyonce and the Blood Diamond. That's right. Salute, King. What up, King? All right, y'all. I held y'all long enough. Let's get out of here. Shout out to the people that stayed in the building the whole time, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to all my people in the bushes, man. That's what's up. We here. All right, y'all. We put that work in. Look, we on point around here. Everybody have a good day, a blessed day. Stay right, stay strong. Stay away from fucking vampires. Stay away from idiots. Stay away from gumps. All right? Do your own thing. Stay out the fucking way. And make sure you have you some fun, too. You understand? That's it. Be all right. Once again, y'all, I'm out. One.